Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to today's video. We're doing the weekend forecast today, having a detailed look at the weather next 7 days across the British Isles. Going to be starting off a little bit unsettled this weekend with showers or longer spells of rain around, particularly tomorrow and into Bank Holiday Monday. Looks like it's going to be a pretty disappointing Bank Holiday Monday for most parts of the country. From Tuesday onwards, we should get a drying trend. But at the same time, I think it's going to turn particularly cool through the middle and latter stages of the week. Notably cool, really, for the time of year, with the chance of ground frost by night if the sky is clear, and very disappointing temperatures by day as well. So it's not a great outlook, really, for the coming week. But at least it will be a bit drier through the middle and latter part of the week. Well, we're going on that just so quickly. Say about the ads, this links articles on all the pages. So gas.com, have a browse widgets. Any articles that you're interested in, please click through your article and read the article, and thanks very much for doing that. There's video ads on most of the pages, so open out within the content, and then when you watch them, they'll close back up again. Thanks so much for getting involved in doing that. I'll be releasing the September month-ahead forecast later on this afternoon into this evening on the month-ahead forecast page. A little bit earlier than usual because I'm having a few days away next week from Monday to Friday, but it won't affect weekend forecast. That will be going ahead as usual next Saturday. So let's have a look at radar picture from the weatheroutlook.com. If I have a link to Weather Outlook on the links page. We've got showers in the north and main dry conditions in the south. That basically sums up the scenario for the rest of today. So the showers across western Scotland particularly are quite heavy. You see from the vibrant colours there across southwestern parts of Scotland. We have got some pretty heavy rain and merging into longer spells of rain actually in a few places. That's the exception to the rule though. Otherwise it is more sort of showery with sunshine in between, and then across much of England Wales is mostly dry till we come down to the Channel where there's a little bit of showery rain coming through the Channel, and that really heralds things for the rest of the weekend, particularly Sunday and Monday. So rather a messy picture in terms of the synoptic setup today. We've got low pressure to the north of Scotland. We've got a ridge across central Europe. We're trying to bring hot air and a thundery low up from the south. So it's all going on. And you can see how close we are again to the heat across the continent. Baking hot really across most parts of Europe. It's been the story of the summer. Been a very hot summer through many parts of Europe. But we have remained on the periphery generally and within cooler air, probably due to the Atlantic being in a fairly cold state at the moment. So for the rest of today, we'll keep the showers going in the north and the west. One or two of those could be quite heavy. England and Wales gets a fair amount of dry weather until we find some showery rain coming into the far south and southwest of the country. Temperatures today rather disappointing really. May reach 22 degrees in the southeast, 72 Fahrenheit, but generally between around 15 and 20 degrees. Overnight showers will continue around southern parts of the country, particularly down towards the south coast. Further north, the showers in the north should die out. It should dry up in the north through the course of this evening and overnight. Probably keeping showers going around coast though. Temperatures in central northern parts of the country will be rather chilly, dropping into single figures, 7, 8, 9 degrees. In the south, they should hold up better at around 13 or 14. But it may feel a little bit on the humid side down in the far south of the country. Showery rain probably gets more widespread across England and Wales on Sunday, particularly in the morning when it may ease down for a time in the afternoon before perhaps pepping up again towards Sunday evening. But it will sort of be on and off in terms of this showery rain across England and Wales through the course of Sunday. Don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder down in the far south and southeast. Scotland, Northern Ireland, and many parts of northern England will be mainly dry. A few showers bubbling up, but not as many or as widespread as is the case today. Temperatures in the south could reach 24, so this is the one sort of warmish day of the coming week. Down in the far south and southeast, feeling a little bit humid as well, 24 to 75 Fahrenheit, but central northern parts of the country, again, rather cool, between 15 and 20. And then it's a proper unsettled scene as we go into Bank Holiday Monday, so it's a typical bank holiday, I'm afraid. There's going to be showers or longer spells of rain around across the country. Some of those showers could be quite heavy. Sort of persistent showery rain across England and Wales. Scotland and Northern Ireland and Northern England probably starting off with a few showers, and then they'll get more widespread actually on Monday afternoon. It's not a bank holiday across Scotland, of course, but elsewhere it is sort of typical bank holiday fare, really, with showers or longer spells of rain. And temperatures will be cool as well. Very disappointing temperatures where we've got this persistent sort of showery rain. Temperatures of just 14, 15, 16 degrees. Very dismal. Otherwise, may get up to around 18 or 19 in some sunny spells, but overall, a cooler day than you would expect for the last day of August. Now we lose that low pressure to the east on Tuesday, and then we really set up the pattern for the rest of the week then. We've got low pressure to the east across Scandinavia and Denmark. We've got high pressure ridging through the Atlantic, and this leaves us in this northerly wind. This is going to be a particularly cool and probably quite cloudy northerly wind as well. There could still be some showery rain left in the east on Tuesday morning, but I think most of that will go, and then we're looking at a mix of sunny spells and cloud really through the course of Tuesday. Fair amount of dry weather. The driest weather will be in the west. We could get showers running down the east coast. Temperatures very disappointing for the time of year, around 15 to 19, something like that. Obviously, the highest temperatures will be where the sunshine comes out. Getting through into Wednesday, same scenario. We've got low pressure across Central Europe. We've got high pressure out to west, leaves us in this northerly to northeasterly wind. That's going to bring a lot of cloud down across the country, but we could start off with sunny spells, and if we do, it'll be a notably cold start to Wednesday morning. Could even be talking about ground frost across sheltered central and northern parts of the country. But I think those sunny spells will be replaced by a lot of cloud really coming down from the north and the east. The best of the sunshine will be in the south and the southwest. Temperature's going to be very cool as well, well below average, somewhere between around, say, 13 and 17 degrees, something like that. So really, really disappointing. And very similar conditions as we get through into Thursday as well. Rather a lot of cloud, particularly in the north and the east, but best of the bright sunny conditions will be in the west and the southwest. And the temperature's really the talking point. Going to be, again, a notably cool day on Thursday for the time of year. Maximums probably between around, say, 13 and 16, something like that. And that is more like you would expect at the start of October than the start of September. So several degrees below average with those temperatures. And if the skies are clear, not necessarily saying they will, because there's going to be a lot of cloud coming around this high pressure, but if the skies are clear, expect a notably cold start to Thursday morning. That'll be the case through many of the mornings next week, with the risk of ground frost in sheltered rural locations. And then finally move through into Friday, and we're bringing a bit of a trough down across the country then. Probably can't really make out, but there is an elongation within the ice bars. That's a trough coming down from the north. Probably just means there's going to be a greater shower risk on Friday, and that's going to be particularly in the north and the east, with the south and west again getting the best of the driest and brightest conditions. Temperatures, despite this increased risk of showers, may actually lift up a little bit. Could be a warm sector, so we might see temperatures getting back up towards, say, 19 or 20 in the southeast, but overall still a bit below average. And next weekend, no real change really. The high pressure remains out to the west, low pressure to the east, so we keep this northerly wind going, probably bringing a lot of cloud. There'll be a risk of showers on Saturday, mainly dry on Sunday. Temperatures, again, well below average for the start of September. So finally, have a look at the charts from Weather Outlook, just so you see weather in your area over the coming week. Here we are for today. We've got showery rain coming into the south later on, with sunshine and showers further north. Moving through into Sunday, we're going to see an increased risk of showery rain, particularly across England and Wales, with the north getting the best of the driest weather. Bank holiday Monday looks quite disappointing across many parts of the country, with showery bursts of rain. Some of those showery bursts could be quite heavy. Again, particularly focused on England and Wales. I made a drying trend through Tuesday and into Wednesday. We lose the shower risk, but we're going to bring a lot of cloud down on northerly winds, and the main feature will be how cool the temperatures are, because we're going to see the temperatures going well below average through the middle and latter stages of the week. And by Friday, we're probably enhancing the shower risk in the north and the east once again. So in summary, we're going to be seeing a showery bank holiday weekend, typical bank holiday weather, particularly showery for England and Wales, with bursts of quite heavy rain at times sunny and Monday. And then we go through next week. It's a drying trend, but the main thing will be the temperatures well below average with rather a lot of cloud as well. That's it for now then. Thanks for watching.